Hi everyone. The title of the video today is Heat Rising, the Reality of Global Warming. Well, according to the title, it is obviously that we are mainly talking about global warming and climate change. First of all, I wanted to introduce global warming. Global warming refers to the phenomenon of a long-term increase of the temperature of the Earth's surface. It is also an aspect of a climate change. Global warming is mainly caused by the emissions of greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, and freon produced by human activities. One of the most important gases causing global warming is carbon dioxide. At then, I wanted to introduce some phenomena in the global warming. The first phenomenon is sea level rise. Sea level rise is an important phenomenon of climate change. It's mainly caused by two factors: the melting of glacier and ice sheets, and the other is the expansion and contraction of ocean water. As the global temperature rise, glaciers, ice sheets, and sea ice begin to melt, causing more water flow into the ocean and driving the sea level rise. This can have a serious impacts on coastal ecosystems, human societies, and economic activities, such as flooding, coastal erosion, and threats to freshwater resource. Secondly, global warming has a very serious impact on corals, resulting in coral bleaching and mass death, usually caused by rising sea temperature. When sea temperatures exceed a certain threshold, corals suffer several heat stress leading to the release of the symbiotic algae, which makes the corals lose their color and make them more vulnerable to disease. If the heat lasting too long, the coral may even die. This phenomenon has caused significant damage to coral reef ecosystem around the world, threatening marine biodiversity and ecological balance. The last phenomenon is the decline of a global glacier. The decline of the global glacier is an important sign of climate change. As a global temperature rise, glaciers and ice sheets begin to melt, leading to a reduction in glacier area. This phenomenon has being observed globally, especially in polar and alpine regions. Melting glaciers not only contribute to sea level rise but also affect freshwater supplies, ecosystem stability, and global climate partners. The loss of glaciers can also lead to problems such as mountain flooding and water shortage, adversely affecting both human societies and ecosystems.
Today I will introduce part 2, phenomenon about climate change. It has two phenomena, El Nino and La Nina. El Nino is a climate phenomenon that involved abnormally high sea temperatures in central and eastern equatorial Pacific Ocean. The phenomenon typically occurs every few years and lasts from a few months to 2 years. El Nino has a significant impact on global weather patterns, cause flood, drought, and other extreme weather in certain areas. It contests with La Nina, which is an abnormally low sea temperature phenomenon. Both phenomena are part of the so-called ENSO, which has far-reaching implications for agricultural fisheries, water management, and disaster prevention. La Nina is an abnormally cool ocean temperature in the east-central equatorial Pacific Ocean. It is usually the opposite of El Nino, and it is part of the El Nino Southern Oscillation. The occurrence of La Nina can lead to changes in global weather patterns, such as increased precipitation in Asia and Australia, and drought in western United States. La Nina usually lasts from a few months to 2 years, and its impact can be felt around the world, affecting agricultural fisheries, water resource, and disaster management.
Today we are interviewing a geology professor from the Faculty of Science. Hello, Dr. Lin. What do you think about the global economic challenge?
Okay, climate change is a change in a climate system where you can see some weather pattern has been deviated from what compared to the past. So some places maybe can be very hot, right, or very dry, and certain places in Earth, right, can experience wet conditions where you can have extreme floods or something. So this is climate change. The climate is shifting, right? Okay.
Okay, next question. What importance do you think global warming will have?
You mean the importance?
Yeah. The global climate change important to the human.
It is climate change can affect humans' life, and it can also affect the ecology, right, and the biology, right, in a negative way, right. So it can cause some biodiversity loss. Then also, of course, the crops will die, and therefore human may have lack of food. So this is the impact of climate change. If the global temperature increases, and you may the ice sheets in the North Pole and South Pole may also melt, and this will cause an increase in the sea level. And when sea level rise, and it will inundate certain areas, low-lying areas in the coast. So also this may affect the human settlements and the population shifting whatnot.
Okay, the last question. What measures do you think we should take to deal with climate change?
Sorry again?
What
ways to solve climate change, right?
Yeah.
All right. So to me, I think green energy is one way, right? We don't burn fossil fuels, so we try to use alternative energy like green energy, solar panel, for example, right? So we don't burn fossil fuels that may release extra CO2 into the atmosphere, and this because this extra CO2 may affect the global carbon budget, right? It may trap the heat and causes a change in climate. So green energy is a good way, and also we can also change the vehicle to maybe this hybrid vehicle, right? Or a vehicle that use green energy instead of fossil fuel.
Okay, thank you, Doctor. I also think green energy is very good.
Hello everyone. In the conclusion, The fundamental causes of global warming are primarily due to an increase in greenhouse gases, especially those produced by human activities. Since industrialism, the burning of coal, oil, and natural gas for energy has released large amounts of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. Mitigating global warming involves reducing greenhouse gas emission and enhancing carbon sequestration. First, improve energy efficiency. Enhance energy efficiency in buildings, transportation, and industries to reduce energy consumption and consequently greenhouse gas emissions. Secondly, develop renewable energy. Increase the use of renewable energy sources such as solar, wind, and hydropower to decrease reliance of fossil fuels. In the last, promote electric vehicles, encourage the use of electric vehicles and other electric forms of transport to reducing emissions from traditional fuel vehicles in the transportation sector. By the way, forest conservation and afforestation. Protect existing forests, restore degraded forests, and expand forested areas to enhance the Earth's carbon sink capacity. And we can improve agriculture and land use practices. We can adopt more sustainable agriculture techniques, reduce meat consumption, and improve land management to increase soil carbon sequestration. Hmm. Climate change is a global issue requiring collaborative efforts. International cooperation is essential to develop and implement agreements like the Paris Agreement to collectively address global warming. That's all. Thank you very much. Please have a good day.